You know what it is. You are in PE with Dave and Jay. I'm Jay. That's my
Dave.
guy, Dave.
What's good?
And this is where we build while we build. Good, Dave.
What's good, man? Nothing, man. Another Sunday, man. Ready to get it in.
So you got
Hot
the
topic
skyline
today,
behind
right?
you.
Yeah,
Skyline
man.
behind
That's
you
dope.
looking.
That's dope. Yeah, this
That's dope.
metropolis of Crestview, right? Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, Metropolis. Today's chess day, right?
Yeah, man. Chest day. So what we're gonna do today, man? We're gonna utilize the bench a little bit. For the first circuit, we're gonna do inclines. We're gonna do a static bench, and then we're gonna do the workout that that you've been pushing. Then we're gonna move over to the cable side, and then we're gonna do some groundwork with push-ups to finish it off, man. All right.
Good, bro.
So
sounds good.
yes, and then as far as the first workout, man, we're gonna just utilize again, guys. We're gonna be on this bench here. Like I told you before, loyal view, all you loyal viewers, man, 45 to 30 is what I like to start with as far as the incline. Again, I use 30 so that I can isolate my upper chest opposed to using my shoulders more. All right, the higher up you go, the more you're gonna use your shoulders. So I like to go a little further back. I think I'm probably like 2 notches above flat bench, so that's around 30 degrees. So you're just gonna take a dumbbell. All right, let me show you real quick. You're gonna take your dumbbells. All right, you're gonna start here at shoulder level, man, and you're just gonna extend upwards. Boom. All right. And what we're gonna do is, man, we're gonna do 15, 12, 10, and then the drop 8, man. Again, we're back on the drop set to be able to get that burn at the end of the workout. All right. So what we're gonna do, man, is we're gonna do these. We're not gonna do a circuit. We're just gonna pump out the workout, get it knocked out. We'll alternate sets, and then we'll move on to the next workout, man.
All right, cool. No circuit, just straight sets. Got it.
Yep.
Got it.
Yep.
Yo, so I know it's probably a beaten topic already by the time we get into it, but this Joe Rogan shit. This Joe Rogan shit. I hate to say it, but I never was really rooting for Road Jogan. Road Jogan.
Road Jogan.
Road Jogan. I never really was rooting for him. Shit. I don't know. I guess he's funny, but I usually root for everything black. I like some white comedians too, so I don't think it has anything to do with him being a white comedian. I don't know. I like to be the last one to jump on somebody's bandwagon, and I never really grabbed onto it. So I found myself like, yeah, duh. I can see.
I'm so out of touch.
Yeah,
I'm so out of touch. Right. No. I mean, I know, but I don't really know. I don't really know who he is. Like, wasn't he like he like founded the MMA, right? Like, not MMA, but
UFC.
UFC, got you. He's a
Yeah,
founder. Okay.
And
he's also
Dana White or some shit. Dana White is
and he's
UFC too.
And he's a comedian as well.
Yeah, he's a comedian. He's a huge comedian. He's like, put it like this, yo. I listen to a lot of podcasts. I like to listen to podcasts. Shout out to Funches, Ron Funches, one of my favorite podcasts to listen to. He's a comedian and an actor, and he has a lot of comedians and actors on his podcast talking about their road and their journey. Yo, Joe Rogan is your favorite comedian's favorite comedian.
Oh wow,
that you've never heard of, right? Like, he is your favorite comedian's comedian. So for folks who don't know or who maybe out of touch, like Dave said, Joe Rogan has a monster podcast where like he has, of course, millions of listeners and subscribers and all this shit, right? Insanely famous. And they just put this mashup of a video where he's just like relentlessly saying the word nigger. He's like not saying the N-word, not using the term N-word. He's like actually nigger, like
in a malicious way. Because you know what, I didn't watch the. I guess they made like a montage of him, right? They made a montage of him, and I didn't watch it. I didn't want to. I guess we'll get into that here shortly, but I didn't want to give it any energy anymore. I think that's the campaign that I'm on right now as far as that word is concerned. I think we put a lot of emphasis on a word, when there's just so much more to actually concentrate on. And again, I think the way I see it, we're just asking people to like us, right? That don't give a fuck about us, right? So that whole assimilation shit is fucking dead to me. I just don't feel like that should even be part of our plight, or even any talking points. Like, so we talked a little bit about Kaepernick and that whole move, and it's like, he basically demonstrated a gesture that, demonstrated a gesture. I'm sorry. He basically did something that was highly offensive to American citizens, right? And I was thinking like, well, what are we going to prove, or what are we going to do with that? What's going to happen as a result, right? Like, we're going to, we're showing these guys, hey, we're offended and we're not going to take it anymore. And they're going to just follow suit, right? They don't give a fuck, right? So like I said, I don't understand how we're we're giving any of that shit real energy and we're offended by it, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, so I fucks with what Kaepernick did, man. So when you say that it was highly offensive to Americans, and you're a 20-year veteran, was it offensive to you?
No, I mean, no. I mean, that's what you serve for, man. You serve for that freedom of speech, right?
Right.
It is what it is, right? And it's one of those things where it's like, I get the gesture and I get what you're trying to convey, right? I understand it completely, but I think the audience is wrong. All right, because it's like you expect them to just be like, oh yeah, we get it now. You know what I mean? I just, again, so these are folks that are perpetrating, these atrocities and that oppression. So it's like, well, oh yeah, now we'll stop. We get it. We understand. Again, I think we're looking in the wrong direction. We're looking at them as saviors, and it's like, nah, man, we need to do for ourselves. If anything,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nah, if anything, I mean, man, fuck the league. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the league, man. Start your own. Seriously.
Well, so about Joe, with Rogan, right? With this guy, and the way that he was using the N-word. I mean, you saw how much of the video did you see? Did you see enough?
I didn't see it. I didn't see any of it. I didn't see any of it.
God, you didn't see it?
No, because it's like I said,
you sent it to me. You sent it to me.
No, I sent you the video of the apology. I didn't send you the montage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you for reminding me of that bullshit. Yeah. So the montage, I looked up the montage. Okay. So yeah, they, what he said in the apology is that somebody put together this compilation and tried to make him look bad. He was like, and it looked really bad. It does look really bad. I just don't buy it. I don't buy it. And I just don't buy it. And we'll get into this discussion later in our workout, but I don't buy his apology. And the video did look bad, and I don't see what's wrong with saying the N-word. Why can't you just say the N-word? Why do you have to actually use the term nigger? Right? Why did he have to use the term nigger? For shock and value, he's trying to up his views and his listening. He's trying to.
But what? My bad. Go ahead. Sorry. I'm anxious.
No, you get my question. What is he doing it for? Shock and awe? You know what I mean? Well, you got shocked, motherfucker, nigga. You got shocked, nigga. Here's the awe.
Well, my thing is, I don't. But I don't see why not.
I don't see why. You don't see why he can't say the N-word?
Yeah. Honestly, I don't, because all right, so let's talk a little bit about it. Let's talk about its origin. It's more so the way I see it. I mean, we created it. Everyone created this, right? And everything's created, of course, but we really made it into the monster that it is. Because you can get offended by anything nowadays, right? And the way I see it is this. All right. It was actually like a slang term. It was used because I guess the Portuguese and the Spaniards were, they originated the slave trade, and negro is a Spanish term for black, and I guess it was misconstrued when they heard the term, like I guess the Southern colonists, when they heard that term, it turned into niggers. I guess it was something that they couldn't pronounce. I don't know, man. Go figure, right? But that's to me, from my studies, that's where the origin of the word. That's the origin of the word. So when you look at that, okay, I get it, man. Slavery, this, that, and the third, disparaging term. Anything that they did to us was pretty much negative. You understand what I'm saying? So, but we choose that now in this day and age to be offended by, to actually lose our sensibilities over. I think it's still a word. It's just a word. And if we continue to give it energy, I mean, it's just basically like, yo, is he talking to me? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you believe he's talking to you, then he is, right? So it's one of those things where it's you got to get into that mindset, man. It is just a word. I know a lot of people have died and fought for the right to not hear it anymore, not be called it. But I think the more we give it energy, the further divided we get. I mean, after a while, man, when you start poking your little sister, right, and she just stops responding, you like, oh, okay, that don't work no more. You know what I mean? I think it's just one of those things where, like, okay, like use it to your heart's content, man. It's not gonna fuck with us anymore. It's not gonna, mess with our heads. It's not gonna, change our trajectories anymore, man. We're not gonna, fall victim to worse. Like, I'll give you a little story of why this really hits home for me.
Before you give me that story, let's move on to our next set because I'm sitting idle. We move it to the static?
We'll do static.
I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing that's under 100. Good